Hi, chat.
Rock goes real hard. Everybody always asks me what it is.
I interrupted mine.
Nice.
How are we doing tonight?
Hello, chat. Well, how are
Hello,
you doing
dog and
today?
octopus.
Is it canonical that dogs and octopuses can be friends, or is that just like a weird random thing?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
What would a sea dog be?
I think we discussed this like a few weeks ago. It'd be either like a dolphin or
What's the little fluffy
a
things
seal.
that crawl out of the water? Okay, so I think that if you were to actually like get a VTuber model, you should be a seal then with dog ears.
You want me to just kind of join the sea tubers?
I think it would work out.
Otters.
We don't have to. Otters?
Otters, yeah. Dolphins, otters.
You say you're on YouTube? Or excuse me, on
I'm on, yeah. I stream on both.
on Twitch?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
we're gonna merge the chats together. It's gonna go
We're
great.
gonna go Super Saiyan.
Go even further beyond.
Merge the chats.
Oh, the ocean is trying to adopt you. I know, it is. Run.
I don't know how to do this.
I don't know either.
Stream together.
Seals? Seals, yeah. Seals, otters. Definitely a few options. So chat, our docket tonight is not
I sent you an invite.
like,
Make sure your cameras are turned off.
yeah, I know. It is. It is.
The chat is enabled.
Yay.
Oh, we're sharing the chats. Oh, it's so good.
We're sharing the chats. So our docket tonight is very small.
Well, don't say that. We don't have a lot of on-screen content.
We don't.
Sorry,
I would
forgot to
say
change to my main screen.
the only good job, Akko. You're real smart.
No, listen. I got over 10,000 subscribers. They all know how crazy and stupid I am.
I love how my model has kind of adopted the Mizu always looks tired look.
Well, you're just always tired. You just have a resting bitch face.
I kind of do, yeah. It's not small
Why-
temp, it's average. Hello.
Average. Average.
Average.
Seals, otters, why are we talking about such evil creatures? Well,
Oh,
Temp
man.
is like an evil creature, so I don't know what you mean.
I am a redhead.
Exactly.
Like,
See,
the
chat?
model's a redhead, but also I am a redhead.
The lines write themselves. See, I don't know why we let another redhead into Lucky Entertainment. Having one of them is bad enough.
Who's the other
Now
redhead?
that we have Ava.
Oh.
I don't know why we did that. That's like very dangerous.
Yeah.
Somehow I'm not surprised VShojo picked a town. Oh yeah, did you see that?
Yeah, I did.
We could talk about that briefly. I mean, we're gonna talk about that on Thursday because it's VTuber stuff. Like,
yeah. So chat, I kind of want to clarify this because I just really haven't discussed it. When Akko's talking drama, I like don't. I just don't intercall. I don't do anything because that's not my cup of tea.
Well, it's okay. I think we should clarify. Unless it has to do with tech or video games, you don't care because technically we do run a form of drama.
Yeah,
it's just not the same.
Right. It's not something I care about. Like, I said it for years, chat, that I never wanted to be a VTuber.
Because then we groomed you into it.
I saw all the garbage that Akko and Mizu and Lumi talked about. And I'm like, I don't want to touch the poo. I'm good. And then
you don't.
Here we are.
And technically you don't.
We're skirting around the poo.
Well, stepping in the poo would be talking about VTuber drama.
I know, that's why I said I'm skirting around it.
Exactly. You're skidding around it.
Oh, God. The dog comes with entertainment. I do.
Hello. Welcome.
Oh, my God.
Akko cracked his egg. No, Chad, you can't see that. That's disgusting. Temp would probably commit 41% before he actually did become part of a 41%.
So, saying. I do want to clarify that I do follow Amelie. I have for years, even before VShojo.
Mm-hmm.
She is actually beating Iron Mouse right now in viewers.
I figured that. Like, here's something that I talked about with others. Like, she is objectively going to become the most popular person in VShojo. She will probably become the face of VShojo.
If not the face, I would say the number 2.
No, I think that she's going to overtake Iron Mouse personally.
You think so?
No, yeah, I think so. And I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing.
See,
I think that like Iron Mouse has like been the face for a while.
When I saw that Shibi joined VShojo, the first instant thought I had was I'm blanking on her name. The chick from HoloLive.
Which one? There's a few.
I know, there's a lot of them.
Which chick?
The Reaper chick. I'm bad with VTubers. Mori.
Oshi.
Well,
Mori Calliope.
The reason I say this is because
the Avatar of Death.
Yeah, the reason I say this is because Amelie does songs. She does covers.
Okay.
She does voice acting.
Own songs, or
yes,
does
she does.
Just do covers.
She does her own songs. She does covers. She does voice acting.
I was gonna say you can't compare Amelie to my queen.
No, I'm
right. I only simp for one VTuber. I'm the one that literally can kill.
What I am saying is, it feels like VShojo kind of wanted her as VShojo's Mori.
I don't know. She said that she's been looking to do it for like 2 years, so.
Right, but as far as like upper management's concerned, that might have been their like, Mori does so well. What if we had our own Mori?
I don't know. I mean, I don't think that I don't know if anybody else had that thought, but I did not personally.
I had that thought, but
okay,
I also have the weird thoughts.
Amelie has had a decade of creating content before she became a VTuber. No, yeah. Here's what I will say, chat. A lot of people think I'm upset that she got in. Some people think I'm jealous. I really don't give a shit that she got into VShojo. I think that's great.
Yeah.
My major problem, and this is something that I have never really wavered on, is VShojo does not hire new people. They only hire established people. They have never hired a person that has started from nothing. That has always been the case. And so because of that, when VShojo says, we're going to look at hiring original talents, and then they don't. And some people pointed out, but these aren't the talents that they were planning on looking at.
These
aren't. Still doesn't make it any better, in my personal opinion.
Sorry, these aren't the talents you're looking for.
Exactly. That doesn't necessarily make it better for me. That just tells me that again, they're hiring people that are high up there And it feels like those are the people that are going to get a priority over potentially new people. Like, until I see somebody that I've never seen on the scene before, and we'll know if they've been on the scene, because I have enough people, and Lumi has enough people, and Mizu has enough people that we can find out if you've been on the internet before. So we will know if they raised somebody from nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And if they do, I will immediately 110% take back everything I said and say that I am a wrong doo-doo head. But I just don't think it's going to happen. I was friends with Zen before she got big. They abandoned all their friends before they hit partner. Well, Zayla, I want to believe you on that, but I would have to see some proof. But that sucks to hear.
VShojo is a retirement home VTuber company. It is.
I would have to ask which Zen, because Zentreya is two different people.
I know. So I was watching Amelie specifically before she became a VTuber. And one of the first times I found her was when Persona 5 was like around the original release date. And she did a cover of one of the big songs of the game. And I know that Atlas was not happy with her for that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they were trying to strike that video down and everything.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like, again, I will not take away the work that she has done. I think that if she is a hard worker, she deserves to like get into somewhere where she can be respected.
Oh yeah.
I just think that she has caught herself up into the argument of VShojo is not a place for new people. And that's fine. That's the thing that I think some people are confused on. I don't care if that's the case. I'm fine with that. In fact, I encourage them to say we are not for new people. That's what I am more than fine with them for saying that. The problem is they don't say that. They say that they are for the little guy. They are okay with the little guy, and I don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that whatsoever.
Amelie is probably going to get a lot of stuff she's done in the past out of like KickVic and feminist stuff. KickVic doesn't matter. As much as we are mad about KickVic, if you're pro KickVic, that's only a step in the upper direction for that business.
Wait, she was outed in the past, like Vic? Did she do something?
No. She was pro KickVic. She was actually pushing for him to go.
If she was pro KickVic, then fuck her. I don't care anymore.
But
no, if she's pro Kick, I would need to see some proof of that. But like, if she is,
I want to add some context. That she's done voices in One Piece, which means she's worked with Funimation, which means
that doesn't make it any better. That makes it worse.
Yes, I know.
I mean, that makes me like her less.
I understand that.
Because you know what I think about English VAs, and I
mean, her voice is fine.
I don't care if somebody's voice sounds like Jesus's. If they were on the KickVic side, then I think that them, like the rest of the VA community, need to be burned to the ground.
I mean, I'm not disagreeing.
So if she actually was if she was part of the KickVic side, I want her to be part of the total VA death. As a joke, by the way, YouTube. People are mixing up Amanda Lee with Amanda Winley.
No. No. So Amelie, I don't know if her name is Amanda. I don't know.
See, this is why I want some context here, because like I don't want to just randomly defame somebody.
This is a great
that
time.
Is not actually a thing, but like she made one comment about it. Okay.
Chat, this is a great time for you to gather information and put it in Occo's server or in the Under the T server, so they have something to talk about on Thursday.
Yeah, if like she was actually a KickVic person, that's like I would need to see it, because as of right now I don't believe. Like I am not willing to necessarily believe it.
Mm-hmm.
Amanda Winley is the one you're thinking of, not that I could believe. Again, like whoever made the comment saying that she was part of KickVic, I would need to see specific comments.
Yeah, I know. I would agree with that. She made a comment
saying how she was disappointed because she loved Full Metal Alchemist. Okay, again, like if people find proof, then I'll burn her at the stake in Minecraft. But until then, like I can't co-sign that.
Yeah,
Man,
so
Amelie is different. Okay, if she's different, then she's just fine.
But yeah,
all right.
Chat.
We can walk. I will disregard everything I've said. It's a great moment to like and subscribe. Yes. But no,
either way,
if she's If she's not that person, then no, that's obviously
find
wrong.
Find articles, find proof, and put them in the Under the Tea server or an Occo server.
Yeah, so
you got both ways messed up. I'm reading off chat. I'm not acknowledging
this is why you don't
what I know.
Tim, this is why you make chat pay to read to you, because then they have to think about what they
I can't do that. I can't do that.
That's a joke, chat.
One, I probably also wouldn't do that. But two, I physically cannot.
You will eventually. Well, maybe when you get monetization, you'll actually.
Chat. On a lighter note, we are at 240 subs. We're 10 away from 300. Sorry, God, I've done this. We're at 340. We are 10 away from $350.
Exactly, chat. You got to give us money so that you can so we can acknowledge your existence. Just like Ricada. No chats read unless they're $20. Man, that's like insane to think of. I'm not at that point yet. Although I probably wouldn't do that. I'd probably just hold all super chats. I don't know. I'm not going to say yay or nay yet.
I remember when Lee, from her role as Yukio in Persona 5, she does say unhinged stuff from time to time. She does, and I've heard that she said some stuff that's really kind of gotten her. That actor specifically is like...
Scott, thank you for the 10. You mean like this? Yes. I do mean like that. Yes, chat. I'm just kidding. All right? I will still read your chat. Like, if I pick out your chat and I see it and...
Hurry up and take my money. Chat.
Exactly.
If anyone actually wanted to give me money, I'm not going to say no, but the better way is through Steam.
Buy Temp video games is what he's saying.
Yes.
Or buy him like Amazon gift cards so that he can give them to me so that I can buy him art. I don't know. Anyway, like legitimately, I don't feel like there really isn't. I want to save Amelie for Thursday because that's a VTuber thing. But like legitimately, I don't care that she got into VShojo. I think that's fine. I just think that VShojo sucks because they don't hire people that like are brand new, and they need to be honest about that instead of just saying that they don't. So, you know, that's what I think of it.
Mm-hmm. So chat, I don't know if anyone saw this. I know a few people saw this, but I published a new short a few hours ago.
Did you publish a short? You made content?
I did. I made content.
They will also reject you if they find out you're male. That's not true. They have one male in VShojo. Although maybe maybe they will reject you if you're a male or you're trans, because then maybe you can be like, oh, they're transphobic.
Yeah.
I don't know. One. This is true, chat. They only have one male.
The dog trapped forever. It was a good short. It was indeed a good short.
VShojo don't hire talent, just pick talent they like, just to clarify. Yeah, that, and again, like, I don't care. If they do that, that's fine.
Male quotation marks.
They just need to be honest. Just say that they only pick established talents. If they did that, I would literally never complain. Ever, 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 ever.
Oh.
So, Occo fishing for a ban. I've never been banned. What do you mean? I've never been banned ever in my life. Also, thank you to Korn for becoming a member.
I have technically been banned somewhere.
Where?
Not YouTube. But I think I told you this story before. When I was 13, which was the allowed age to sign up for this for the fan and wiki like accounts. Okay. Now I want to keep in mind, I want you to remember that I was homeschooled like you, so I was equally sheltered.
Mm-hmm.
And I joined a Sonic wiki because I wanted to contribute, and there was a side version of that where people could roleplay. Okay, fine.
There's a problem, chat.
there's the problem. But I was young and I didn't know. So I saw a piece of art for a character. It was a fan art. It didn't look like a fan art, at least at the time. I didn't know. And I recolored someone else's art. Again, instead of someone telling me, hey, you can't do that, or here are some things to look out for, I was banned because, like, how dare you do this and claim it as your own? And I'm like, what? I didn't know. Instead of just banning someone, have proof or maybe tell them what they did wrong and allow them to rectify. But no.
Mm-hmm.
I got
you should have known that you can't color over people's stuff.
I got banned for a year.
That's funny. And you were a child.
I was a teenager. I was a freshly made teenager.
I'm sorry. I just can't, man. Oh, fuck. That's hilarious, man. I love it. I love it a lot.
I got banned from it. Fan is not great. The ugly side of the Sonic fandom. Yeah. Ironically, that piece of art I have not seen again. Like the actual, drew? Yeah. No. The actual one I recolored. Like the original version, I have not seen that piece of art since.
I see.
I think what I remember it being was a piece of Blaze in like a Sonic Riders fashion.
Mm-hmm.
Little Temp was download a car. Little Temp was part of the cool kids. I showed chat all of the things that I used to do. I showed in my what?
You showed them your old art.
No. I showed them all the Sonic playlists I made from like 2012 to like 2014.
No. I'm ragging on you. I know. You know that.
I know. And my original name was in there was Kid Warped. I don't know if you knew that one.
I know you never told me that one.
And they're like, "Oh, what is his name about?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, I was technically a minor when I was making that content." And chat was like, "How dare you make content when you were a minor?" And I'm like,
"Yeah, how dare you?"
It wasn't as bad back then as it is now.
Kylie, thank you for becoming. Kyle, thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate that. No, yeah, how dare you? I mean, like, here's the thing. And this is my argument to people when people say that kids should be allowed on the internet. I was like, no, I disagree. There's been enough fucked up shit that happened to me when I was a kid for me to justify that kids should not be allowed on the internet. Period.
I was actually
my generation was the test group. Now we're the first. My generation was the firstborn. We learned from the firstborn what not to do afterwards. And we've learned to not let kids on the internet, period.
He was just a femme pup back then.
He was a femme pup. He was the little pupper.
The tiny pupper.
Mm-hmm. What's up? Nothing much. Welcome, chat. Oh, goodness. I was kind of so worried that you were going to start showing off your old Hikari fan art.
Oh, no, I still have that. I've shown it off in the Discord.
Mm-hmm. What's Yen's channel? Who's Yen? Are you talking about Temp? Temp's channel.
Here,
I can link yourself.
Yeah, I can link myself.
You press your button and it should work.
It should. Hey, chat. There you go. That should go to Occo's Twitch as well, and the link to my Discord. There you go.
It does. It does.
So if anyone wants to join the Discord,
Thames. Yeah, there we go. Tem. We'll call you Tem for short.
you can just hit the button. Hitting the button is great.
By the way, I missed this at the beginning. I apologize. Sly donated 5 and said, already have this saved to my watch later. Gonna nap for work. Sly, you have a good nap for work. I appreciate you, though.
Have a good nap.
Very much appreciate. I am a we are a VOD gang appreciator group. So yeah. Yes. So
And
yeah. Anyway.
Here you go, chat. There's the YouTube. On that note, chat, we're 10 subs away from 350.
Oh my gosh.
We're doing great.
Congrats. I'm at work, but that was a mistake. I'm sorry to hear that. I have to go to work. I have to go to orientation on Tuesday. Way more days off than I ever thought I would ever get. But you know what? I'm fine having one extra day off.
Yay.
I just don't ever want another extra day off again.
The octopus helps
with my insomnia. Well, I'm glad that I help you out there. Somebody would help me with my insomnia.
Join Temp's Discord. We have wiggling dogs. We do have wiggling dogs.
We do.
Temp keeps winking at me and it makes me feel uncomfortable. Welcome to my model.
Again, I think one of the first orders of business is when you do start making money, we need to crowdfund you a
model.
A seal puppermint. Need you to become a
sea tuber
or an otter. I don't know.
We shall consider it.
You could get Ari to do it for you.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that would be amazing. Ari very rarely draws dudes, so I know he would like it.
I know he would like it. I was actually talking to someone yesterday about it. And I was like, yeah, the reason I just haven't gotten considered a model is because how expensive it is. And like, well, why don't you just learn how to do it? And I'm like, I could.
Well, you could get the model from Ari and then learn how to rig.
Yeah. Wait, Temp, do the loot face?
Oh no. Chat, you can run with that to the bank. I don't know. Anyway, so let's talk about
our big topic of the night. Which
you want to start with the big one?
I think so, because the rest of it we could just talk about. I think this one deserves some reading.
Okay, I'm gonna finish up what I'm doing here. You can start talking.
Okay. Oh, Corn, thank you for the sub.
Elephant seal, lion seal, walrus, or manatee. There's some good options there.
Chat. There was an insider.
This is back on the 19th. We're catching up with some of the stuff we didn't get to.
So the reason why we didn't talk about this last week, because this actually was in our docket from last week, is because we talked about Linus. That wasn't,
I'll be honest, though,
planned.
Do you regret it?
No.
That was a fun stream.
The Linus bit was not planned. But
no.
Here we are. So an insider or an analyst said that there is hope that GTA 6 will cost as much as $100. Matthew Ball.
I'm gonna put up a poll. Do you want to pay $100? Press 1 if you'd pay $100 for a video game. Press anything else if you would not pay $100 for a video game.
Okay. So one large focus for the report is GTA 6, which will doubtlessly be the biggest video game release of the year, should make its planned 2025 release date. According to the report, there is hope within the video game industry that publisher Take-Two will use the unprecedented excitement around GTA 6 in order to bump up the default price of the game to $100.
Everybody's saying no.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Somebody said 666.
It's believed that if Take-Two took this step with GTA 6, a game that will sell incredibly well regardless of the price, then others could follow suit, and potentially aid in recovering spiraling development costs. GTA publisher Take-Two was one of the first to raise the price of games from $60 to $70 in 2020, using the transition to the next generation of consoles as an excuse. While it is likely that GTA 6 will be released for the $100 version as part of a lineup of various special editions, it's currently expected that the standard case game will be $70. Gaming budgets have exploded in recent years as expectations have grown for how much content is included in a game. However, in response to this video game, prices have stayed largely stagnant outside of the recent $10 price jump. In order to offset this, game makers have begun offering incentives that they can produce without any extra cost, but still charge for. For example, many large games now offer an early access window of a few days to those who are willing to buy the most expensive version of the game.
Wasn't it that Star Wars game? Sorry, I've been editing all day.
Star Wars
so I'm,
Outlaws
out
did
of
do
it
that
right now. Wasn't there one game? No, it was Starfield. Starfield was like
Starfield did do that.
Over $100.
It was $100 for the digital deluxe edition, and it got you early access for like I think a week earlier, and it got you the DLC.
Mm-hmm.
I paid for that. I regret that.
I bet you do. I bet you do, because you jumped into that experience and immediately learned that Todd Howard hasn't been the same ever since Fallout 4.
I wanted a day one, or at least like really early Bethesda experience. The last time I got that early of a Bethesda experience was when Skyrim came out. And I adored that experience. Probably one of the most memorable experiences for me. So I was hoping Starfield would emulate that. It didn't. It didn't.
Mm-hmm.
I still gotta play the DLC.
Why would you do that, though?
I have it.
Hashtag it just works.
It just works.
It just works, chat.
It's not early access. That's just the regular release date. Pretty much, yeah.
Baldur's Gate 3 was $60 and it was complete and ready to go when it was first released. The early access was the same price. Baldur's Gate 3 updates were
early access was the same price, and they used the early access period as a literal beta test, and it came out with all the content. Afterwards has just been bonuses. Like, we're looking at like one more patch for Baldur's Gate 3 soon, which is like, here's crossplay, here's more subclasses to your classes, and like, what this next patch we're getting, if you were to count every post-launch patch for Baldur's Gate 3 that added some level of like photo mode, crossplay, or new endings, practically every ounce of post-launch content for Baldur's Gate 3 could have all been compiled into one package for a $40 expansion, and no one would have complained. But instead, they gave it all to us for free.
Uh-huh.
Larian's the GOAT.
Unfortunately, there was not very many places that are just like them.
No.
Never will there be, actually.
Here, Tempt the quadruple A experience. Yeah. The only other company I would say that might go up to at least that kind of standard would be FromSoft. Because at least, like, in the case of Shadow of the Erdtree, or in their other DLC cases, like, it was practically a flat-out new game for their DLCs. It wasn't just like, oh, here's like a 5-hour piece of content that could have been in the base game. No, it's like almost 30 to 40 hours of extra content. Cool.
I like Starfield. I know it's not really good, but I got what I expected from it. What did people expect from Starfield?
Space Skyrim. I think the actual Starfield experience is fine. The problem is like they came out of the gate saying, this is No Man's Sky by Bethesda.
And that's not what it was.
That's not what it was at all.
No. I mean, like, I watched you play it. Like, if you go in there just expecting to play Skyrim, you'll probably be just fine.
Yeah.
But like, when their expectations are literally just Sean Murray levels of cool, which is funny to have surpassed them. Like that it was just bad. So Shadow, thank you for the 5. Say what you will about 76 and it's awful. Released by the additional story content updates have been free and it's been so I've heard that 76 is fine now. But it doesn't matter. People will still meme on and shit on the game forever. And that is the fault of the devs, so, unfortunately.
I've said this before. I don't know if I said it on like my business Twitter. Because I didn't have the business Twitter when I last played Starfield. But if Starfield, if they had toned it back from like, you have hundreds of planets to here's like 3 to 5 planets, and each planet has a big town, and each planet kind of has like exploration in like dungeons or caves, kind of like Skyrim does, like just outward from the town. Like, if you were to combine the size of like these 3 to 5 planets together, it might be around the same size as Skyrim or Fallout 4. And I think that could have been actually really well done. Sure, you kind of do remove the space exploration bit of Starfield.
But that's not what people were looking for.
But that's not what people were looking for. They were looking for Skyrim with different like styles of world. And if they had toned that down to being these 3 to 5 worlds, each world with having a major town in it, and you go out from there, cool. I think that would have been fine. Also, weapon variety. Just about every weapon looks the same.
I mean, now, to be fair, in No Man's Sky, the gaming, thank you for the 10 Canadian and for the emoji. In No Man's Sky, it's kind of like that, but all of the weapons like are randomly statted, and they do have enough variety for where it feels like if you go to a different space station, it's gonna be a while before you get something that looks exactly the same.
Yeah. Games that are $100 are only for the rich and will be dead until they hit 60 or 50, but people already buy it at 80. Yep. This is not since today. I mean, like, Todd Howard hasn't been the same since New Vegas was loved by fans. I enjoy the shipbuilding in Starfield, but that's about it. The Terramorph missions in Starfield were the best set of missions in the game. Should have been the main story, to be honest. And the main story was so bad. It was so boring.
Starfield? I heard it. Yeah, you told me it sucked, right?
Yeah.
That sucks.
Like,
man.
you
like, the story is like supposed to be your main driving force of the game.
And it's an
Exploration
RPG.
Is kind of like a secondary thing. Actually, that kind of depends, because I've played Skyrim, and it's just like, from what everybody's told me, the story is like secondary to everything else that you decide to do.
Yeah. I mean,
excuse me, the main story, because like the side story is what everybody enjoys.
I actually don't like this. The main story of Skyrim, like this expansive, addicting, like you want to pay attention to the story every step of the way. No, not at all. But was it fun? Yes, because everything ties into another part of the Elder Scrolls lore. Starfield, there is no such established lore. There isn't an established world. It's like there's a major point in Starfield where a main character dies. And I got to that point and I'm like, oh no, the hottest character is dead. Well, now I have nothing to care about anymore.
Oh, they killed a hot character?
Yeah. Well, okay, hot. Quotation marks, hot. Hold on, let me show you what she looks like.
Chad is saying Az was right for talking about the game and people should feel bad for trying to dunk on him. Yeah, so Chad, what's funny is Healed versus Babyface, his birthday was recently. Everybody's making jokes that he passed away. People making jokes, and Yellow Flash was like, rip Heels versus Babyface. I really liked that guy. I really felt like his contributions to our community was amazing. It was really funny. But no, I think people were dunking on Heels versus Babyface a lot for his opinions. Wait, that's the hottest character in the game?
Yes, that is the hottest female character in the game.
At the chance of dying, I need to show chat this. This is apparently the hottest character in the game. I mean, like, she's not bad.
No, it's actually not ugly. It's Bethesda's engine level of ugly. And also, I don't know
what it is. I don't know what it is, but there's something that just puts me off about her. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and like, she doesn't look bad. It's just,
Yeah, there's just something about her. Like, I don't know what it is, but she just feels off to me. I don't get it at all.
Like a plain Jane. Yeah, exactly. It's nothing wrong about her, but she is definitely the hottest character of the main group.
That is really depressing.
I mean, there's one other character that you might consider hotter, but the point stands is like,
She's a 6 foot uncanny valley. No, yeah, that's the problem I have is like I'm looking at her and I'm just like, What's interesting about you, ma'am?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, the game chooses the two you have the highest affinity with and basically makes you decide who lives and dies. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Here's what's even better, and I don't care about spoiling anyone because Starfield is a couple years old.
Oh, but I might play it one day if somebody buys it for me. I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Okay.
If somebody does buy it for me, I will play it. But like, yeah.
The ending. So the main antagonist, let's say the main antagonist of like Sky or Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, is a Daedric god. Like he is basically a demon within the world of Elder Scrolls.
Mm-hmm.
The main villain of Skyrim is a flat out fucking dragon. The main villain of Starfield is some nobody from an alternate universe that spun off of the one you're in, hunting for these relics of a character you already met, but not this version of the character.
You curse yourself, Occo. Again, if you buy it, I'll play it. I ain't gonna play it any other way. I'm just like Arch. You fund it, I buy it, or get it.
Dad, if you want Occo to play Starfield, buy Occo. Buy Occo Starfield.
Like, somebody bought me Kingdom Come Deliverance. I'm gonna be playing that tomorrow. I'm gonna be playing that tomorrow.
Didn't you buy that for yourself when it was on sale?
I did. I don't think so.
The main villain of Skyrim is a failed god. Yeah, I much for the villains of the 2 DLCs over the main story.
The devs suck at making games. It's really, really unfortunate.
Not just a dragon, but the first dragon. But the point stands. It is a dragon. There's nothing special in the terms of design that makes it go like, oh my god, here's this really important dragon. It's just dragon. And I've played Skyrim story multiple times. In fact, I tried platinuming when the game came out on PS4. I actually bought it for PS4, and I tried platinuming the game.
Really?
For context for Occo, platinuming means all achievements or all trophies.
I know that. Chat, he thinks I don't know what that means.
So, wasn't one of the dragons voiced by Mario? Yes, Charles Martinet voiced one of the main dragons in the game.
That's funny.
And unless you were told that that character was voiced by Charles Martinet, you would have never known. Here, let me find this so you can like have an idea, because it's not going to matter to you because you won't even know unless you're told.
What are you getting me?
I'm gonna show you the voice that Charles Martinet voices. And again, because you won't here. Just take this and put it on stream and watch it. The reason I'm telling you to do this is because you won't believe me that that's Charles Martinet.
Okay.
Was it Parthenax? It was Parthenax. And I didn't even know it was Charles Martinet.
Is it weird that I can hear it?
I mean, I can hear it now that I know, but
I probably wouldn't have been able to tell if you didn't tell me.
Exactly.
I can hear it.
That's what I'm saying.
I can hear it 100%. 110% I can hear it. Wow. No, yeah, that's him. That's him 100%.
Yeah. So that is Charles Martinet. That is the former voice of Mario. That is weird to say. Shall learn the power of Wahoo!
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much. Pretty much, chat.
It would be funny if they replaced this dragon's voice lines with Mario voice lines.
There are mods for that.
They would be the same.
There are mods.
Oh, I believe you. I believe you 110%. I'm waiting for Parthenax to say it's me, Wahoo. Yeah, that would be hilarious. Let me turn the music back on.
Dad, don't mind what my model just did. I was just recalibrating it, so maybe I stop having resting bitch face.
Now we need that though. It's funny. By the way, you gonna get on Warframe or do you want to?
I am on Warframe. Chat.
I'm kind of just playing in the background.
Chat. We're gonna have Warframe because Occo wanted to play Warframe.
I'm not gonna show it on the screen. We're just gonna talk.
Oh, I'm gonna show it on the stream. I don't.
My Warframe is like my TISM thing.
I don't mind showing it on the stream because we can.
I mean, like, here's the thing. When it gets to a point where we need to pause and talk about something and pull something up, I am going to pause playing. I don't care what happens.
Oh, yeah. I don't blame you for that. Here, chat. Well, I've been doing this, and we'll change the picture on my stream to this.
Oh, do you want to talk about Kingdom Come Deliverance 2? Because that has been an interesting story that's been going back and forth.
We can. Do you want to?
I don't know.
Do you know more about that than I do, or?
I don't know basically anything. What I've heard from Lumi is there's potentially a gay scene in there, but it doesn't matter, and she doesn't care. And anybody that's like making a big stink out of it is dumb.
I mean, that's fair.
That's what I've heard.
That is fair.
Is that basically all you know, or do you know more?
That's. So I do know that. I also know that it was banned in Saudi Arabia, and then people were saying it's not banned, and then it was banned, and then the David Varva, I think is his name, Vare, the CEO of Warhorse, was on the side of anti-woke for years during Gamergate 1, and now he is allowing DEI, or at least he's not knowing when to shut his mouth.
I don't know, maybe I should ask Lumi to come and explain it to me. I know she's playing right now, so I don't really want to bother her, but like, the way that I understood it is a lot of people thought it was. Then they came out and said, no, it's not. Then they said, well, it's an optional thing. You're not forced to do it. And now everybody's back to saying it's a big deal again. So I really just don't know.
It's a mess. I'm going to go to water real quick, and I'll accept the mission as soon as I can.
Okay. 1012-8507. Thank you for the 10 euros. Let me scroll back up there. Starfield had years of production to be talked about, and they couldn't even animate the guns correctly. There are hours worth of video content on how parts moved backwards on their own.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
Do you know the fact that Starfield was the reason why Microsoft wanted to buy Bethesda?
I didn't. That's hilarious. I bet they regret that now.
No. No way they regret it.
Varna called Rev a grifter. That's right. Rev was called a grifter. Now, chat, here's a question for you. Is Rev a grifter? I'd like you to tell me what you think. My opinion is that he is still, even though he may sometimes get some stuff wrong, a net good to the community. I know a lot of non-VTubers don't like Rev. I learned that very recently because somebody reacted to my shit again. Did I tell you that?
No, what happened?
Well, I'll finish my moment here. No. Everybody's saying no. Are you saying no that you don't like him? I'm confused. Are they saying no that they don't like him, Temp? I'm
gonna go with they don't like him.
Okay. Chat, do you like or not like him? My apologies. I legitimately just forgot. Is there anyone we like these days? Oh, so you guys don't like him.
You know why they call them hell scrubbers? Because if you don't blast the build up fast enough,
The Rev drama and all the culture commentary going? Yes. I should have let it go after the apology. He's not a... Oh, okay, he's not a grifter. Okay. Okay, so chat's under the belief that he's not a grifter. Okay. Good to know. Thank you guys for telling me. Wow, it's daytime in Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I've never seen it daytime here.
That's crazy. Anyway, a lot of people saying they like Rev. Okay, good to know. Good to know, good to know, good to know. All right, so let me give you my opinion. And my opinion has kind of evolved over time. I think that Rev is a net good to the space for VTubers specifically. Although he doesn't really talk a lot about VTubers as he used to. He is, in my opinion, a net good to the space. I think that some people get upset because of what he decides to use as his thing. And if they get upset, that honestly is just more content, more funny things to laugh at. But I will not say that he's like a perfect person, and I don't think that he would agree that he's a perfect person. We have a different problem with that case. But like, I will say that there probably were times that I could disagree with him on stuff. I can't think of any of offhand. I just know that that is a possibility. But I think he's still a net good to the world. And if that makes me a Rev dick sucker, I'm sorry. But like, you know, whatever.
I like
someone. Oh, go ahead.
I like Rev, but I'm going to keep that opinion myself so I look cool in front of my peers.
There we go.
It seems to push from the developers. Also, the Steam forums is run by DEI sort of people. Yes. So that seems to be the overall consensus with Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, is that the kind of with Helldivers, in the same vein, the community managers and people in charge of their forums are actually the DEI people and not the actual developers.
That's kind of just like how I've seen it. The problem is that like you've got the anti-woke Wienergate people that are trying to like use it as a thing because you feel like, oh, you can't buy this game because if you buy this game, it's an issue. And
I would honestly say the anti-woke Gamergate people are just as bad. Goonergate. Okay.
That's what they are. Sorry, you have to call them that.
I would say the Goonergate people are just as bad as the DEI people.
No, I agree. I agree. Speaking of which, so were you there when I talked about Goonergate the other day, or were you in chat?
I mean, I'm usually in chat. You have to remind me though.
Well, one of them is at the very least a brony furry, which is fine. It's just degenerate. One of them, who was Razorfist, allegedly, and I say allegedly because I don't actually know if I believe this or not, but people are alleging that Razorfist had a 15-year-old girlfriend, which is, if that is true, that's weird. But I don't really believe it yet. I would have to see some proof for that. And again, Melanie Mac is Melanie Mac. So, like, it's just funny because all of the people from Watergate are massive projectors. And
here's what's really funny. And this is me projecting. This is me being me.
Don't project.
Back when Ninja was a major deal, people got mad at him for not wanting to, collaborate with other women because he wants to remain faithful to his woman, to his wife. I had no problem with that. But then you see people like Razorfist, the Quartering, people on side who spout the same thing, also simp for people like Melanie Mac. Like, disgustingly simp. And yet these are the same people that got mad at Ninja for not interacting with other women.
I don't think Quartering got mad at Ninja for that. I think he reported on it, but I don't think he got mad at
No. I mean, like, the people who are okay with what the Quartering and Melanie, like, Razorfist is up with, like, Melanie Mac, they're okay with them doing this with her. Whereas they got mad at Ninja for not basically doing the same thing.
What I can say for sure, because there's a video, is Razorfist was literally gooning that is true. I did hear that exists. There's a video of Razorfist doing that. Yeah. Again, I don't know the truth. I'm gonna unironically just say that like I don't necessarily believe it now because it was reported on Casino, and I would need to see proof. But like, the point of what I'm trying to say is, and by the way, we're staying for 20.
I know.
The point I'm trying to make is that none of those people are clean and pure. So when I see somebody like John, the guy who was also accused of domestic battery by his wife and had a protective order against him, when I see that guy coming out and saying that Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is something that you shouldn't buy because it's got a potential gay scene in it and it could potentially be banned in another country, I honestly don't trust him. I really just don't trust the guy, and I don't think that like he's got a whole lot of credibility, because like he don't protest way too hard about shit when he's got his own skeletons in his closet. That kind of shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like you'll never see me come out and saying like, you'll see it in jest. You'll see me in jest joke about people and what they like, but I totally expect people to be in jest about me because it's just like that's how it is. But I will never get on the moral high horse of being like, you're going to hell, Jesus hates you kind of deal. It's like, that shit's gay. It's like hyper gay.
Oh, I would
and you know
agree.
what's right? You know what's funny, chat? I was right. I was right about these fuckers. I said the other day that Goonergate is gay and all these people are gay. And what has happened? What has happened? One of them is a furry. One of them, like, literally jorked it on camera. Like, I'm still waiting to see what Robert Trent has been accused of. And then Melanie Mack had a gay lover, so it's just like none of them are pure, and I was right.
Ninja did say that, and didn't Ninja also say he didn't want to interact with other women alone because he didn't want to be accused of something he didn't do? Yes, he did say that.
Yeah, he did.
Which I totally understand that. I never got mad at Ninja for saying that.
I don't think a lot of people on the right did either. It was mostly just people on the left that got mad at him for that. I don't know. Anyway, winding it back to Kingdom Come, the consensus I've kind of gotten with Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is it really doesn't matter what is in the game. People are still going to buy it. People are still going to play it.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to wait for a
Ninja
sale,
for
only because I've yet to play the first game, so I'm not in any rush to...
I'm not in a rush to buy it because I have not played the first one, and if I don't like the first one, I'm not going to buy the second
one. Like
I
bought Final Fantasy VII Rebirth before I played Remake because I figured I was going to like it anyway, and I did.
You can't support Melanie when you yourself are a Stolas worshiper wannabe. What? I don't know what that's in reference to. Almighty Lolly called it as well. I got most of my opinions from him and his friend. Yeah, he had a thing that I wanted to listen to, but instead of listening to that, I ended up going on my own rant. But no, I've heard that his opinions are pretty solid on that. Oh my gosh, I have a. Is that yours?
That's mine.
Your problem. I'm gonna remove that.
It is my problem, and he's gone.
It's your bot.
Chat, on the note of DEI and stuff, did you all hear that the devs for Lords of the Fallen actually made a poll on their Twitter account asking people what they would rather see as far as like the Type A and Type B character creator?
Are we already done with GTA 6? Yeah, unless there's...
There really isn't a lot to talk about there. It's just like no one wants to buy a $100 game. Simple as that.
I mean, like, Chad, if there's something else that you want on GTA 6 you think that we should talk about, I'm willing and down.
Yeah.
I meant as Goonerfist. Ah, yeah. No, yeah. I know what you mean. Don't forget to activate the respirators or we're going to die.
Otherwise, so the devs of Lords of the Fallen made a poll where they're asking people, like, what would they prefer as far as, like, I guess essentially pronouns, like Type A, Type B.
Oh, I saw that.
And it came out that people voted they wanted to see male and female instead of the Type A, Type B, or appearance A, appearance B.
Yeah.
And they said, okay, do you want to see that? Okay, so here's an update to the game where we changed the Type A and Type B genders for your characters to male and female. And we're applying this to all of our games. Have fun.
See, what's funny is it took me a moment to realize that was actually a real thing. I thought that that was just a random group of people asking a question for a future thing. I had no idea it was actually for their game.
Yeah.
Until it actually happened, and when it actually, I was like, oh my gosh, fuck yeah! I thought it was pretty neat.
Have you heard about the Salico dev melting over the True Game Awards? Didn't they have a an ad for those Game Awards? I saw those in the True Game Awards, or the Real Game, whatever they called it.
Did you watch it?
I skimmed it.
You skimmed it. I didn't really have time. There was a lot of stuff I wanted to do yesterday. That was one of them, and then I had to call the police, and a lot of my shit just got rocked, and I didn't get to do a lot of shit. Has anything in the quarterings closet been discovered? No. I mean, like, there was an image that I showed on screen where, like, he's got a search history of him searching up Reddit forced cream pies.
Oh. Oh, no.
Which,
Jeremy, no.
That's quite an anime hentai tag if I've ever seen one. But, like, Jeremy.
I mean, I know I've accidentally shown, like, what I've searched for on Reddit. He's like, yeah, you have on the side of, like, Reddit, where it's like, here's, like, your most recently searched for. But
you use your computer to search for hentai?
Yes.
Hmm. Maybe I'm weird, chat, but I just use my phone. I don't
See,
use my
here's
computer.
Like, as long as I don't show it, I kind of don't care, especially because, like, people who, like, know me and pay attention to, like, what I post about, and, like, especially your Discord, is like, I don't care.
I mean, yeah, I don't really care either, but I just don't do it on the computer. Mostly just because I don't use my computer.
Here's something to consider as well, though, is I only stream 3 times a week. Mm-hmm. You stream way more than that.
I do. No, yeah, I do.
So, I'm not going to halt myself for using the computer the way I used it before.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm not saying that you should. I'm just like, I don't meet very many people that actually use the computer to
that's fair.
That material. Unless it's like a laptop, but even then.
So, I would be fully honest.
Person that did that.
I got mad at Dawn over that before.
That's one person I was thinking of.
For context, for anyone who knows or who doesn't know, back when me and Dawn used to talk to each other, because I'm a technician and I had a
chat.
Huh?
The Nemesis. It was
the Nemesis. Exactly. I had a laptop I was wanting to sell because I wanted some money because I was gonna buy Persona 5 and I wasn't using the laptop anymore, and their laptop was going out at the time. Okay, cool. You know what? I don't mind.
Did they break it?
No. That was when they... That was their only computer time. So when they bought their new computer for streaming, like the actual desktop for the stream,
mm-hmm.
I told them, well, why don't you do, like, your other stuff, like your role-playing, your other stuff on the computer as well. Like, it's a genuinely better computer. Especially because I know what that laptop can do. And it's not much. And they're like, but it's harder to enjoy myself. Yes. Harder to enjoy myself on the computer. And I'm like, oh.
They actually admitted that. Wow.
Yeah.
This is before they got an iPhone.
Yes, it was. So. Year 2 later, so fake. Have you heard about the Real Game Awards was shit talk for one of the winners? Yes, and also I know the Kirsha drama behind that, and it's so funny too.
Oh, you heard about that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So chat. So Kirsha was invited to announce an award person on the Real Game Awards. This I did hear, because she talked about it. I guess because she announced that Barrett was one of the Character's Choice winners. People were saying that she's into BBC and that she's like a Jew lover, which
Dad, if you know Akko,
that's kind of hilarious. You know, I've always thought that I was waiting for the day when somebody would say that I'm copying Kirsha, but now I have to say it, Kirsha's copying me, because that's me. I'm the BBC lover, and my manager is a Jew.
Also, chat, can I say as much as those picks were okay, Barrett's a bro, and I understand why she picked Barrett.
Oh, she didn't pick Barrett.
Well, she didn't. That's the thing too. Is people are getting mad at her for saying, "Oh, I liked Barrett," when it's like this was community voted.
Let me pull up the picture because chat's a little confused. I'm gonna die, but that's okay. Hold on. Here, chat. This is for you. This is funny. Again, I just think the whole situation is kind of funny, but there you go. From Kirsha says, anime racists have been moving from calling me a man to calling me a BBC-loving Jew because I, checks notes, presented the Husbando Award to Barrett, which was a community vote, and said the I can't say that. I can't say that. Oh, fuck. These people will assume I'm working for the Israeli government unless I start denying stuff and dropping N-words on stream. I'll be honest, I wouldn't take that seriously. What?
No.
It's funny. It's funny. Oh, fuck.
And like, if anyone's actually played Final Fantasy VII or even like Remake and Rebirth, Barrett's a bro, and he's like awesome. Like, Final Fantasy VII was just one of the ways that you can make a black person really cool. Unlike most games today.
Well, it's just like Barrett also isn't the stereotypical thing that they include in
No,
games
Barrett
either.
has a goddamn machine gun attached to his arm.
White fox Kirsch, more like
Oh no.
chat.
God, Kirsha copies all of Akko's style.
That's a joke, by the way. So if anybody takes that seriously, you're retarded. But this is Point love is super. Yeah, like whoever's saying that about Kirsha, they're obviously mentally stunted, because that's not the case. No, Kirsch is a fine person. I was gonna say woman respecter, but that's not true. Kirsha is also a woman disrespecter, I think. Coltrane from Gears is the coolest black. Oh, come on, chat.
Oh no!
No, you can't say that. Oh, it may spawn fan art. Chat, I'm going to tell you right now, I've already seen it, all right? I already exist in places where I see interesting fan art, and I know Kirsha fans that make art of it already, okay? I don't share... here's the funny thing. People, like, show me fan art of VTubers, like, lewd art of VTubers, and, like, maybe I'm a little weird, but I don't like spreading fan art of other VTubers, because, like, I consider other VTubers not, like, coworkers, but, like, there are people that like I put on a different level than just like lewd content.
Oh yeah,
if that makes sense.
Now Kirsha loves BBC as a Jewish manager and as a man. So much copying.
I know.
We need Kirsha with a voice changer that's manly.
She doesn't need a voice changer. She can do that on her own. I don't know. But anyway, like, like I like try not to. I don't even save fan art of other VTubers that is considered lewd because like I just don't look at them the same. Peers, yeah, that's a better way of saying it. I'm like I don't care if people like share it and talk about it, but I will never talk about it. It's just not my thing. She does have a dojin. Kirch identifies as trans black. You know what? We can start that silly rumor because people think that she's a dude. We'll just say that she's a trans black. I don't know. The only time I would ever share the lewds of another content creator is if, for some reason or another, we got a picture together, and I would need to have that happen before that would ever happen. But like, I don't even share lewds. The closest you ever got with me sharing lewd material is my sponsorship, and for the most part, once that sponsorship is over, I don't know the next time that's ever going to happen.
Speaking, oh shoot, I don't know. I thought I was poisoned.
Self-res.
Wow, won't even come get me.
I mean, you're far away, so.
Wow,
the word
lazy.
you're looking for is professional integrity. Yeah, that's probably the right way of saying it. Okay, start heading to the end. We'll leave it.
The Occo hole.
The Occo hole. Yes. By the way, chat, back in stock if you're interested. Chat, if you don't know, I have a official sponsorship with a adult toy company. If you're interested in awesome adult toys, it not specifically with just a toy that was modeled after me. So if you want a tentacle that like has resemblance to me on it, you can get it for 10% off using my link in the description. Every single time you buy one, I do get a little bit back on it. So I've already sold a couple, and people have they haven't gotten them yet, but I'm sure when people get them, they'll tell me how happy they are. The what? The Occo hole. You can buy an Occo hole. Yes, you can. Here, I'll show you the promotional art drawn by my artist, Ari.
Reminds me, thank you. I actually do need to respond to Ari. He just messaged me.
Oh, that's nice. What did he talk to you about?
We're doing an art thing.
Oh. There it is. This should be fine for YouTube because I'm fully clothed. Chat, this is something that you can actually buy. How many sold? I don't want to talk about how many are sold. Just know it's more than it's more than a 1 digit, basically. The Occo pussy is real? Yes. And you can buy one, chat. You can buy one. It is a little expensive. However, you're paying for that Occo pussy. But yeah, click the link down in the description if you are interested. Use code MommaOcco. Let me make sure I'm saying that right. Yeah, please use Occo, just not MommaOcco. Just use Occo at checkout for a 10% discount. Here, I will put the link down there for you, chat.
Okay. I responded to Ari. Hey.
Oh man, when you pay $120, you get a free cleaning tool.
Yay!
I have actually bought from this company before.
That was how you found it, was it?
No. So what's funny is I just saw their tweet by happenstance, and I was just like, oh my gosh, look at that. There's a Mizu one. Do we get a discount for both? There's not a Mizu one. Would Mizu be opposed to one? Probably not. But I know that he does not have one yet. Chat, the story behind this is really funny though. So they already kind of had a design for this before. I'm not going to show the page for it because the page is very. The online page does have the lewds on it.
It does, yeah.
But so now I can know what Occo feels like. Yes, you can. A pocket Occo, yes. Here's the fun part. There's obviously an intake area, but there's also a pointy area on top.
Oh.
So it's not just for every man's man. You can also potentially have it for every woman's woman as well. Oh, fuck.
That's right, chat. Gifting one to Shizzy the God so Occo can get pounded? Oh, no! $88, that's an investment? It is. Guess why I'm not getting one, chat? Also, okay, I will admit, there is another reason I wouldn't get it myself. Because Occo
I know why you can't get it.
Huh?
I know why you can't get it.
Well, also, like, it's an adult toy based around you. And I'm sorry, I have no desire to fuck you. Is it brutally honest? Yes, it is. But
this is getting awkward a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, a little
it's
bit.
An investment. It is an investment, yes, chat. Again, you get 10% off when you use my code, so. And I think it's free shipping. I think.
Dorking to friends is weird. Exactly.
Exactly. That's why I don't share Temp any of my loot art anymore. Because I know that he doesn't enjoy it.
That's false. I do.
I'm trying to help you out here, man.
Temp is the first head mod in history does not want to pork the talent.
I could be so mean to you right now, but I'm not going to be. Oh, chat.
Yeah.
The word he's looking for is professional integrity. Yes. He's got that integrity with him.
Integrity.
Mm-hmm. He's got that hot integrity.
The thirst in chat today. So Akko, we have nightmare missions.
We do. Oh, I've already done them.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right now, I'm just doing regular missions.
Let Temp dig his own grave.
I'm convinced Temp is more into femboys. Oh no, you know what Temp? You chat. If you spend any time in Temp's server, you'll know what he's into.
Yeah. Hell, if you look at my stream, you know what I'm into.
Anyway. I feel like we spent way too long talking about this. Let's move on.
So, chat, nothing really to show, but Bandai Namco basically came out and said that Unknown 9 was a failure.
What is Unknown 9?
So Bandai Namco bought a company in the last year that was releasing a game called Unknown 9. I forget what the game actually is, but they bought this game, and then like several months later, like I think it was like 5 or 6 months from now, like previous to now, they're like, oh, we're doubling down on DEI and making sure everyone in the company is DEI, and then they came out very recently and said the game is an absolute failure.
Here, let me look. Unknown 9 is an SBI game? Okay.
Yeah. Big fat personalities. Yep. What is Unknown 9? Exactly.
Oh my goodness. This picture of this woman is all I really need to know.
Yep.
Chat. This looks like a great game. I don't know why this game failed. This woman looks like she's totally ready to confront the issues of being a girl boss.
Yeah.
What is Temp's stream? Temp, you can show yourself there. Just push the button.
Push the button. Chat, it has actually been over an hour. So if anyone likes the content we produce, or I produce anyway.
Like the stream, chat, if you haven't already.
Like the stream.
Subscribe to the channel.
Subscribe. And I'm letting you know right now, chat, like a lot of these takes you're hearing from me, you will hear on my stream anyway. So.
Looks generic AF. That's the problem, chat, is a lot of games these days are just generic AF. They're not really interesting. They're just kind of there. And that's kind of depressing because, like, is this what games have gotten to these days?
Yes.
Where this is all they are? Because, like, you know, I know that Warframe is not updated all that often because they got to build their stuff, but Warframe has way more originality and beauty to it than a lot of the slop we see in the AAA community. Or even the quadruple A community, excuse me.
No, yeah, I agree with that.
Instructions unclear, dislike and blocked.
Subscribe. Oh, yeah. In chat, what I sent was my other stuff, but if you want to go to my YouTube chat. Hold on.
AAA games are ILOP? Or slop? Oh, slop. Yeah,
there you go,
slop.
chat. And chat, as a reminder, we are very close to 350 subs on YouTube. Can we make that a reality?
Which four A's? I don't know, chat. I don't know. Honestly, maybe it was. I don't know. Bandai wanted this game to be a whole new franchise like Gundam. Did they say that? Temp, is that right?
I have no idea. I honestly wasn't paying attention to Unknown 9.
Oh. Fair enough. Just kind of like a passing mention then.
It was one of the... Yeah, I saw the post about it. I figured, well, we should talk about it.
Okay. Fair enough. Temp ain't got Tree Fitty. Not yet, no.
Tree Fitty?
Well, since we don't know too much about Unknown 9, then let's move on to something that you and I could probably talk about for a few minutes. And that is Doom having a release date.
Yes, so Doom the Dark Ages is coming out in May.
Mm-hmm.
Are you...
I've never played Doom before.
You should. Actually, Doom's on sale right now. because
the original one or
all of them.
All of them.
All of the Doom games are on sale right now on Steam because of it.
Well, chat, if you buy me Doom, I'll play Doom. I'll put it at right behind Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 and a couple other games that I need to start working through now.
I actually ended up buying Doom and Doom 2 during the sale. So now I have every Doom game on Steam but Doom VR. So chat, if you want to see Occo play Doom, buy Occo Doom. It is very cheap right now.
How cheap is it?
Here, let me answer this question for you by going to Steam. Doom 2016 is $4.
$4?
$4.
There you go, chat. $4.
So chat, if you wanted to buy Occo all of the games, it's under $30.
Wow. This new game doesn't feel like Doom, feels like Quake. I've never played Quake either. Hello.
Doom the Dark Ages looks really good. They actually, so I watched the developer deep dive for it. And basically they said like, Doom the Dark Ages is equally kind of going back to its roots. I personally love the fact that Doom Guy was just basically metal Captain America.
Mm-hmm.
Like one of Doom Guy's new weapons in this game is a shield, like a Captain America shield with chainsaws in it. And it's metal as hell.
You're gonna have to correct me. Doom is about you just going around killing demons, right?
So that was the original story. With Doom 2016, they kind of went back and acknowledged that Doom Guy has been alive for practically centuries, and his entire purpose in life is killing demons. Like, he has worked with medieval, like, kings and queens. He's worked with
man gets around.
Aliens from other cultures, basically angels. Like, he doesn't care who he works for so long as he gets to kill demons.
Is he just like got a fetish for killing demons?
Yes. Doom Guy is like the OG Space Marine.
Now, tell me something. Why is not Annabelle. Isabel. Why is Isabel always in fan art with Doom Guy?
Okay, so that's because Doom Eternal and Animal Crossing New Horizons came out the same day.
Okay.
So it is nothing more than they came out the same day, so it was funny.
Okay, fair enough. Doom 2016 is fast-paced, while Doom Eternal is like me when I'm having an ADHD Zoomy episode running like a cracked-out spider monkey.
Yeah, that's basically the reason Malice gave me when he said he wouldn't play it.
That's funny.
Not because he doesn't want to play it, but because he knows his ADHD would go nuts.
Is it like Warframe fast?
I would say it's faster than Warframe.
Really?
Yes.
Warframe is like...
I would actually call Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal much faster than Warframe.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I would probably call the original, like Doom 1 and 2, about as like just under Warframe speed. Doom 3 is kind of leaning more into the like slow, methodical kind of. They tried experimenting, and it is definitely the weakest game of the series.
Why is it not updating? I saw that super chat. Oh, never mind. That wasn't a super chat. That was a payment on fucking.
Does Occo like boomer shooters? I don't know, chat.
Thank you, Zayla, for the 5. Go buy Doom 1 and 2. All right. Well, you just direct tipped me, so.
And that was so Doom 1 and 2 are like the OG Doom 1 and 2, not 2016 or Eternal.
Give me a moment. I'll do it once we finish the level. When we finish the level, then do it.
Doom is also the grandfather of FPS because when OG Doom came out, It paved the way for future FPS shooters. Yes. So Doom was the predecessor to Half-Life, and Half-Life innovated.
Wait, so Doom was made by the same devs?
No, but Doom came out before Half-Life.
Okay.
Doom is quite literally the OG FPS game.
Wait, really?
Yes.
It was the first?
If not the first, it is the most recognizable FPS game. Doom guy hates demons because they killed his family, but more importantly, they killed his pet rabbit. Yes.
Wait, that's like they killed his family and his bunny, and that's why he wants to kill everything?
Yes.
Wolfenstein is?
Actually, Wolfenstein. Okay. Wolfenstein, imagine. I said Duke Nukem innovated more. Half-Life was built off of that. Unlike a lot of people, I actually like Doom 3. Doom 3, to me, felt like they wanted to take on the survival horror aspect while basically putting survival horror in Doom. But at least they tried. Because Doom 3 came out around the same time as Resident Evil 4.
All right, chat. Holy shit, that is not a lot of a download.
No.
It's 1 gigabyte?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, there we go. I now have Doom. I'll add it to the backlog.
You could probably finish Doom in one stream.
Is it that short?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there you go, chat. Again, thank you, Zayla. Zayla, I apologize. I'm butchering your name. Zayla. Thank you for the
1 gigabyte sounds like a lot.
$5.
Chat, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth was 144 gigs.
I can't understand that. That is way too much. It's way too fucking much, man. All right, we need to do mobile missions.
1 gigabyte back then was huge. I bet it had master levels too. So, for context, Doom plus Doom 2, which is actually a pretty recent release on Steam, comes with Doom 1 and 2, TNT Evolution, the Plutonia Experiment, master levels for Doom 2, No Rest for the Living, Sigil, Legacy of Rust, and a new deathmatch map pack.
Join the party.
So, it's not just Doom 1 and 2, but it is essentially Doom 1 and 2 with a lot more added content.
1 gig is huge. The new games are not optimized anymore. Oh, I agree. New games are not optimized at all. It's kind of sad.
Yeah. Sure.
I'd like to see fan art of Occo in the iconic Doom pose. Well, chat, I would too.
Yeah, I actually proposed the idea today. No Nintendo 64 version. Doom 64 is also on sale. But it is a separate game on Steam.
It's another Doom. Oh, how many Doom games are there?
Doom 1, Doom 2, Doom 3, Doom 3 Resurrection of Evil, Doom 64, Doom 2016, and Doom Eternal.
Why did I only think there was like 2 or 3 games?
Yeah, no.
Because I thought there was the original one, and then there's the 2016 one.
No.
That's all I thought existed.
No, Doom 1, Doom 2, Doom 3, Doom 64, Doom 2016, and Doom Eternal. And Doom Eternal is the most recent one until the Dark Ages.
Wow. I am a bigot when it comes to Doom lore, chat. I'm sorry.
There's not actually a lot of games, but
It's a lot, but more than I thought. Wow.
I remember back I think it was when you lived 2 states ago.
In Arizona?
Yeah. I had to stay up really late for some reason back when my mother was sick. And I was streaming Doom 2016 to you and Dine.
I remember that. Because I had done the night shift for a while.
Yeah.
Man, I hated that.
I remember when we played Doom on our TI calculator in math class. Yeah.
You can do that?
Yeah, Doom is that old.
Wow.
Like, people are finding ways to play the original Doom in PDF documents.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Like, there's a common joke, like when computers get upgraded or when, like, we have a new piece of tech, and the first comment is, but can it play Doom?
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, they find a way.
Life finds a way, chat. Doom 3 was okay.
Yeah. I've heard Doom 3 is okay. It is just definitely the weakest game of the franchise, though.
Yeah.
But, chat, I proposed the question in my Discord today. What if I got Hikari dressed in the Isaac Clarke Dead Space outfit?
I've seen videos of Doom implemented in Factorio.
Yeah. I
know that you can do minor programming in Factorio, but seriously?
Yeah. I've seen people getting play Doom in Minecraft.
Well, that's Minecraft. I expect that.
Doom is the bad apple of software. I've seen it run on a fridge. Yeah. Doom has been run on a fridge.
Bad apple is everywhere, too. Oh, man. You know what's funny? I have never listened to the original Bad Apple song.
Really?
No. I know it's like a Toho thing, but I never
it is a Toho thing.
Yeah. I've never played a Toho game nor listened to any of the music.
I've listened to Bad Apple because Bad Apple has a good tune to it.
Oh, I've like listened to the start of it, but I've never like listened to the whole thing. There's a new alarm clock Nintendo made. Someone already figured out how to get Doom running on it for the schematics.
People have gotten Doom to run the Alarmo.
But it's not even out yet.
Yes, it is.
Is it?
The Alarmo's been out for months.
Oh. I guess my family didn't have one, so I didn't think it existed.
There's no reason to have one.
Maybe I should buy one. Chat, do you want to buy me an Alarmo? I'm just kidding.
Alarmos are like $100.
Like, what is it? What use does it have?
It's an alarm clock. What do you think?
Like,
it's an alarm clock that plays Nintendo music and has a motion detector in it. That's all it is.
Zun Gosber, cute girl. Now give her a hat. I can give myself a hat, chat. A hat for my hat. Time to fix that. Well, I'm not playing it on stream. I'm not playing Bad Apple on stream. That'll definitely get.
Oh yeah, that would 100% get demonetized.
Not demonetized, but claimed.
Oh yeah.
I run Doom on my irrigation clock at work. I just am super duper fascinated with that.
Yeah, we should get Occo to play Bolt Gun after Occo plays Doom.
Oh, excuse me. I will gift you Stardew Valley. I already own Stardew Valley.
Yeah, Occo has spent way too much time in Stardew Valley.
I have not. I've spent comparatively little based off of some of the other people I see play it.
Fair.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
No, but I've already done most of what I wanted to do there. The only thing I haven't done in Stardew Valley is gotten married to my hot lesbian waifu.
But yeah, Doom the Dark Ages is coming out in May. It looks really good. It is going to be a $70 game, though.
Ugh.
But that's not surprising when Doom is owned by Microsoft.
Microsoft is going to push the $70 price tag.
Yep.
They just will.
Now, Doom was one of the games that they acquired in their purchase of Bethesda, because Bethesda already owned id Software. So when they bought Bethesda, they got Doom.
Who did I marry? I haven't married anybody yet. I don't. It's been a while since I played, but I would have married probably the blue-haired chick. If I remember right. That's one that you can romance, I think.
I haven't sat down and played Stardew Valley for enough time, so I don't know squat about Stardew.
Yeah, but you also don't have the tism for it.
I don't. It is definitely a tism game.
It is okay, though. Never buy $70 base games, just wait for them to go on sale? Yes.
I will buy $70 games if I want to play it day one. I have not decided if I'm going to be playing Doom yet.
Are you like ingesting like plastic? Because you're like...
Yeah, that was a water bottle.
What the fuck are you doing?
So you know how Aquafina bottles are green?
Oh, you get Aquafina?
Yes.
I might have to kick him, chat. I'm sorry.
It's not Dasani, and that's what matters.
Oh, you're right. It's not Dasani. You're right. If it was Dasani, you would be fired.
He does this all the time. I'm sorry, chat. Fine.
I still need one more mobile defense mission.
I need 2 more.
Okay.
But no, I haven't decided if I'm going to get Doom the Dark Ages yet, because Switch 2 is coming. And I'm like, because I'm planning to put like $600 into Switch 2.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if it's okay, so like, as an example, if the system is $400, I'm going to be buying probably 2 games. And then maybe a case, because my current Switch case won't work for it.
I drink fluoride-free water, well water like a normal American. I don't know if the new place I moved to like puts fluoride in their water. I'm not gonna say where I moved to, but I'm kind of hopeful that maybe they don't. I don't know. Anyway. Sonic 4 has a release date now.
Yeah, Sonic 4 does have a release date. It comes out March 19th, 2027.
Which I was expecting another Christmas date, personally.
I wasn't.
You weren't? No?
Nope.
Why not?
So, they pretty much have a almost exact 2-year gap between releases.
Mm-hmm.
Sonic 1 came out in February. Sonic 2 came out, hold on, when did Sonic 2 come out? Hold on, Sonic 2 movie.
From Texas.
April 8th. So February, April, December, March.
Okay.
So yeah, it's about a 2-year gap every time. TempKitsempt like System Shock 1 remake. I have no idea because I've not played the System Shock 1 remake.
What is System 1 Shock?
Huh?
What is System 1 Shock remake?
System Shock 1 is it's another boomer shooter like Doom.
Boomer shooter. But yeah, so Sonic 4. Sorry, just wrap around. But,
No, you're good.
Sonic 4 is coming out. A lot of people are speculating now that time travel is going to be a big part of it.
There's a good reason for that.
It's because of
Chat, how do we feel on spoilers now that Sonic 3 is out digitally?
I don't know. I feel like people have had enough time.
Lock and load.
Chat, do you care about spoilers for Sonic? I think most of you already know,
To defend.
but
If you care about spoilers, we won't talk about it. But I want to make sure that we don't spoil people.
I'm leaving. No, don't leave.
Yeah, well, that's why we're asking. If you don't, we have people who don't want to see spoilers. We won't talk about them. So,
It's been a month. Seen it? You're fine? Okay.
To defend.
I don't want to, like, chase people away.
Stay focused.
yeah, especially because like it's gonna come out physically in April. I saw it on Twitter. Yeah, that was a thing.
That's right. It was briefly on Twitter. I think it was removed finally. But,
Yeah.
like, it was, like, entirely on. I don't know how somebody got a hold of that. That was, like, funny, though. I immediately lost, like, 40 people once we talked about spoilers.
We are finished here. Move on.
Well, that's why we're asking. Dad, if no one wants to see spoilers, we won't talk about it.
Is it about the post-credit scene? That's
Yes.
pretty much what we're going to talk about, yeah.
Location reached. Drop me.
Spoilers,
Spoiler.
Obama
Oh,
was in the movie. Here, we won't talk about anything. All we'll say is that there's some reason to say that time travel will be involved. If you're familiar with the Sonic franchise, you'll know why
yeah,
time travel might be involved in the movie.
yeah. Chat.
But
Silver's
that's-
coming.
I hope not. I actually don't really like Silver that much.
I like Silver. Like, do I prefer him over Sonic or Shadow? No,
No.
but I like him. I mean, okay. No, chat. I'm being sarcastic about Silver. Silver has been talked about by the producers. Silver was not even mentioned otherwise. Silver is in no concept art. He's not in the movie. He's just not.
I was spoiled that by YouTube thumbnails. Well,
Yeah.
at least it wasn't me.
Wasn't
Sorry to
us.
hear that, though.
But yeah, people assume Sonic 4 will take inspiration from Sonic CD, which then leads into time travel.
Were against us, Tenno. But we did it. Mission complete.
Do you have PTSD from his boss fight in 06? I don't think
It's
well,
no use.
Isn't that
it's no
boss like
use.
incredibly hard because
No.
like it's badly designed?
It's not hard. It's just if you allow it to bug out, it gets really problematic. But that's if you allow it to bug out.
Guys, the white hedgehog is problematic.
They are too cowardly to allow the female Sonic characters.
Well, we do from the post-credit scene have one at least.
Yeah. Chad, it's Rouge.
I wish.
No, I will admit they are probably afraid to use Rouge.
Another job well executed.
I won't even deny that.
The white pothead.
Chat, for those who don't know,
does look like a
Silver is
pothead.
probably, I'm not going to say confirmed, probably based on future Trunks. The only reason I say probably is because the Sonic Dragon Ball discussion is very common. And Sega likes to deconfirm it time and time again that Super Sonic is not a ripoff of Super Saiyan.
Don't know what these games are that you're talking about. The last one they made was Sonic and Knuckles. Somebody really doesn't like the new stuff then.
I say he's a pothead because his front hair looks like a pot leaf. Oh yeah, no.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's obvious from the start. It is obvious. But yeah, no. Sonic 4 is very likely to take place with Sonic CD. I'm gonna guess they're gonna use some aspects of Sonic 06 to make it work within the movie.
Mobile defense mission.
Mm-hmm.
You must deliver payloads and defend a number of locations while I break into the network.
How would they do that?
Um,
You would know more than me because I never played CD.
Without you. Watch out.
so the premise of CD is that a planetoid comes down to Sonic's planet and has their own set of like gems on it, like not the Chaos Emeralds, but the Time Stones, which is what Eggman wants to use to be able to harness time to be able to rule the world.
Keep fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Look for more
Okay.
reactant.
That doesn't really work in the context of the movies.
Terminal spotted. Upload
I think what makes more sense
I can see why.
is
I'm in, Tenno.
just the future of Earth just
Stay focused. Heavy unit approaching.
has certain aspects about it that are like, this only happened because of this thing, and because of this thing the future's fucked.
Mm-hmm. Bad future, Amy.
Yeah, honestly,
Amy is the bad future.
Sonic 06's story was weird. I liked 06's story. Iblis from Sonic 06 kind of appears in the Knuckles show.
Oh, really? You watched it, so you would know.
I understand what they mean because the ending scene were like the flames of disaster, because technically Iblis is called the flames of disaster.
Yeah.
Completed. Move
It's a stretch.
Was it an actual fire?
your location.
Knuckles' fist went on fire.
Oh.
Location reached.
It,
Drop me in and
it's a stretch.
I need to watch the Knuckles show. No, you don't, chat.
No, you
All
don't.
you need to know is that it doesn't. All it really sets up for is that the cop guy is holding onto the Chaos Emerald. At a later point. That's all you need to know. Walking into the third movie, it
But
does
the
not help
kiss
you
tap.
whatsoever.
Okay, chat, hear me out. They redo Sonic 06 in the movies, but instead of Elise, it's Blaze.
I still think it would suck.
They don't want to be the responsible for the sexual awakening of the next generation. I know that they are very afraid of using Rouge because of her design.
Pussies. All I need to know about Knuckles show is Knuckles compared to a Jew. This is very true.
That was
We need
weird.
to get Rage. We need to get Rage to like have a Knuckles OC. We need to make that happen, chat.
You just need to be an echidna.
Mm-hmm.
Terminal hacked. Keep moving.
I would like Blaze. I wouldn't even mind Elise. I think if you were to use the context of the movies, Elise would work just fine.
Here is
Blaze should be a princess. That could work.
She is a princess.
ready to defend.
All right, there we go.
Like, from her dimension, she is a princess.
This will take a moment.
It already works out then, chat.
I can maybe see that, but man, that's a far stretch to use Blaze.
Ken Pender's lawsuit incoming. Yeah, but he doesn't own the Jews. He just owns specific parts of echidnas.
Yeah. And here's the thing, that he can't get mad for them using new echidnas.
Continue to defend.
So long as they're distinct enough from his that
Does
chat, surprise fact. They tie Elise into the Gerald story.
Did they really?
No. Like what if the movie version? Because Maria in the movie didn't appear to be sick. So what if Elise was like Maria's twin sister in the movies? But she was adopted by the Soliana family. But because of that, she has ties to the Robotnik family line, and that's part of the reason why she's just kind of cursed with Iblis.
Rouge has to be in the movies. Shadow is in. Shadow loves Latinas. Therefore, Rouge is in Sonic 4.
I want a Shadow movie, and I want that to be where we see Rouge. I want to, honestly, as much as I want to see Rouge, I want to see Omega more.
Well, we haven't seen him, period.
Let's go! Let's go! I don't know. It doesn't matter.
They're afraid of the Lola Bunny controversy happening with Rouge? Probably.
It already happened! Rouge was literally designed to be a sex icon for the franchise.
They just don't want to reawaken it.
But I saw a comment. I miss Sally Acorn. I miss Sally Acorn too. Sally is pure waifu material. What?
She's your but hear me out moment.
I'll take it.
That's all from me.
After Metal, Omega has got to be next. Chat. Watch Omega be a gun robot instead of an Eggman robot. I honestly think that would allow him to have some level of conflict with Shadow in his movie.
I could see it. We're doing syndicate missions now.
Okay. I love that snake. Snake. I have Snick.
You have a snake?
I have a stick.
You have a snake. Wow. I don't see it.
Look on my stream. Snick.
Where did you get a snake?
From the market. Cost 35 plat.
Oh, that thing.
It's the snake floof.
Yeah, I have one. Hey, this guy's not doing nothing.
I love that snake. What about Gamma? Remember, I'd be okay with Gamma. Honestly, if they were to replace Omega with Gamma, I'd be okay with that. But I think with the context of Sonic 3, Omega coming from Gun instead of Eggman would make a lot more sense.
In the context of this world, yeah.
Especially because we see gun robots in the Sonic 3, and they are like dangerously close to looking like Omega. So like I could imagine them making like a super robot that's just Omega.
Mm-hmm. That could be completely intentional.
Oh yeah, absolutely it could be.
What about Sonichu? How funny would that be? They get the rights to put Sonichu in the movie. That'll never happen, by the way.
They'd have to fight with Chris Chan and Nintendo.
Well, they already made a Pokemon reference.
They did. I was surprised they made that.
So that's not really off the table.
It's not. It's just that's one of those things where I'm like, eh. Like it's weird to see that Nintendo allowed that.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Sega might have also pitched under the concept of like, this is still Earth, which means Nintendo games likely do just exist.
Oh yeah. Fair enough. Chris Chan is the main villain. Come on, Sonic. I gotta show you my collection.
The next thing they're doing for Omega is Gun. They take some of Eggman's prototype designs and implement an experimental AI that eventually becomes independent. I can see that. And because of Shadow's Shadow's hatred of Gun, I think that could create some like really fun conflict between the two of them, between Shadow and Omega. Kind of reflecting the idea of like Omega hates Eggman's robots, but in this case, Shadow hates Gun robots.
Where the medallion, Sonic? No.
No, I'm good. No. Would you play any of the Doom games on stream sometime, Temp? Likely not, no.
Why not?
Mostly because I've already played most of them.
Isn't Chris Chan a parent now? No, that was confirmed not to be true, chat. Thank God for that.
We don't need him breeding.
We don't need a rogue Sonichu breeding.
That's been outlawed everywhere.
You have broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission.
Do I like water?
Water is
No.
delicious. I need to
No,
go to
I
the
don't.
bathroom after this and get myself another water.
Sounds good.
Oh, hi. There you go.
You've been looking out for those.
And if it's a gun robot, we can have the segment of Omega killing his sibling to prove he's the ultimate AI. That'd be cool. That'd be cool.
I can see
Chat,
that.
I will be right back.
Oh, goodness, chat. Yeah, tomorrow I have the day off as well. Not really what I wanted. I wanted to start working sooner, but you know, thus is life. I guess I'm okay with it. But yeah, I'm going to be streaming tomorrow because of that. Probably have limited because I have orientation on Tuesday morning. Yay. That'll be fun. Be exciting. And then a new chapter unfolds. Sonic Eggman have to team up to defeat Sonichu? I don't know. Remind us how much of a stinky pupper Temp is. Always and forever, chat. Temp is so stinky because he doesn't shower morning and night. Now, granted, neither do I, but he's the stinky one, not me. As long as you're looking forward to the job, I am, but I wish I just had more days to work next week.
I'm back.
I hope that I go back up to 4 right after.
Remind us of how much of a stinky pupper Temp is.
You weren't supposed to see that.
Ugh.
Okay. So, bit of a minor one. Again, there really isn't a whole lot more to go through here. But I guess the developers for Part 3 of FF7 says that the game is on schedule.
Yes, so they've already finished the story.
I would hope so, considering that they are working on remaking a game that already has been made.
Right, but they've made modifications to the story.
I know, but like, that should still not take very long. If the game is going to end as it began.
Oh, yeah.
I mixed pink rose wine with Dr. Pepper. It tastes good. Well, unfortunately, chat, I don't drink, so I wouldn't be able to tell you if I agree or disagree there. Did I see the EM8ER got released? What is that? Never heard that before. Fatal Flame 7? No, Final Fantasy 7 Remake.
The enemy are using a void key and a portable torsion beam device to force open the portal. Destroy the key and the device.
Yeah, basically, development on that is going good. Cool. Didn't you just start playing Part 2?
I did.
Bless you.
It is actually pretty good.
The Mark Kern game. Oh, Grum's
Ember?
game? Oh, so Grum's game finally has some stuff? Is it like good? I've never I haven't seen anything about it personally. All I know is that Melanie Mac was simping for his game and how skimpy one of the girls looked. Search it? Kind of scaring me here. Hold on. Where do I search it? On Steam. What's it called? So is it like released? Oh, it's
Oh.
Am I showing my screen?
No, I searched for it. It's what?
This is not a Grums. What the fuck? Okay, yeah, don't show this on your screen.
No, really.
Chat, this is not a Grums game.
I don't disapprove of it though.
Yeah, the developer's name is Comes.
Wait, really? Oh, yeah.
No. Why is this a screenshot that they show of the game?
Chat, what we're looking at, we cannot show without YouTube and Twitch getting mad.
No, this picture should be fine. Oh my gosh.
Oh no. Oh no. I see that.
Okay.
Oh.
Did somebody make like a Unity asset flip to just like make fun of Grums?
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
I like how the tags are casual, not safe for work, visual novel, single player, 2D. Similar to Subverse. Bro. What's the game called? EM8ER. Basically Ember.
It's the same name as Grumps' game.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's... Oh, no.
Same name.
Oh, man, that's gonna cause issues.
Uh-huh. Which probably is the point.
There's the torsion beam device, but they've taken the void key. Find it.
Oh. Oh. But hey, at least it finally released. Oh, I can't co-sign that. I can't co-sign that. It's hilarious. Oh no, it's fucking hilarious, yeah.
Quick, pick up.
But
You got the key. Now get back to the portal.
for anybody asking, no, I don't think I would play that game. It's too much even for my standards. Why? Oh,
Yeah, I'm so glad I did everything.
The device.
sorry, I was looking up a video game.
Get through the portal before it melts down.
Why does Temp's model have its mouth open? Because Temp has Temp is eating or something. I don't know. Never mind.
I mean, my model looks like it has his mouth open, even though, like, I could have my hands on my mouth, and they're still open, so.
Stay focused.
Oh, for fuck's sake, that was bad to look at. I think I need to bleach my eyes.
Objective complete. The void key and torsion beam device are out of commission. The enemy will not be returning anytime soon. All your
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Was that what I think it was? No.
Everything you're looking for are gone.
Yep.
Temp and heat. Temp is catching flies. All of these are accurate. Occo has standards.
Temp is naturally longing.
Oh, yes, Chad, I have standards, and that just doesn't meet it.
Mission complete. Excellent.
I guess as Crumbs finally releases game, leftists can shut up about the game not being out. Oh, you guys.
How much longer till my Switch is dead?
You trying to kill your Switch?
Uh-huh.
Why?
Because I will be going to get the battery tomorrow.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, that's right. Temp's battery started exploding in his Switch.
It's a very, very minor bulge. Like, you have to be looking closer to see it. But because it's already started that, I want to get it nipped in the bud before it's, like, bad.
Yeah.
Especially before Xenoblade.
Why does that happen again?
March 20th.
No. Why does it happen?
Oh, what? The
bulge?
I don't remember the exact reason why the battery bulge happens. Hold on. Battery bulge refers to a visible swelling or expansion of a battery, usually caused by a buildup of gas inside the battery due to issues like overcharging, damage, manufacturing. So yeah, probably for me leaving it in the dock without using it.
Mm-hmm.
So. Why are we doing syndicate missions? Sorry. I never asked why we were doing these before.
For points.
Points. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, just a tiny bulge. Yeah. It's a tiny bulge. Just wait until the battery explodes. Insurance will cover this surgery to reattach your hands. Chat, surprise, I don't have insurance.
Can you actually, like, do that?
I don't know.
Like, reattach your hand?
Oh, that, yes.
And it works?
Yes.
Huh.
There is a prisoner here that is vital to our operations. Search for the holding location.
Interesting. Interesting. Rip. Wait till the battery explodes. Insurance. Oh, I already did that. Yeah. Leaving it in the dock doesn't do that. There's a protection circuitry for that. It's just a normal aging of the battery. That probably makes more sense.
Yeah, that one makes a little bit more sense, especially because I've had my Switch since 2018.
Stay focused.
Like, my Switch is still, like, in the first generation of Switch.
Mine was like, because like I came home from my mission after it released, so mine is like right after. Because like I had no issues getting a Switch and Mario Odyssey and the Zelda game.
So that's what I want to talk about. What games do you expect Nintendo to announce this year?
You are approaching the holding area. Careful.
Didn't we talk about that last week?
No, we were going to, and then Linus took over.
I don't know, honestly. I legitimately don't know who could
I mean, I expect a new 3D Mario.
Maybe. I don't know. And I only say that because
well,
we have been in the land of remakes for a while.
So, chat, the reason I asked that is because we know Metroid Prime 4 is coming. We know Pokemon Legends ZA is coming. But as far as, like, otherwise, we don't know.
Metroid launch? Potentially.
I think Metroid Prime 4 is going to come out with Switch 2 launch.
The captive will be in one of these cells. Search them. Hurry up. You are running out of time.
The hell, game?
Hmm.
Doesn't matter.
Subject found.
Pokemon 10th gen. Can they really go further?
Yes.
That much further with Pokemon?
They're going to. It doesn't matter.
Mario Kart 9. Well, we know Mario Kart 9 was
Mario Kart
announced.
9 is... I mean, it's not officially called Mario Kart 9, at least to us, but that is coming.
Watch them call it like Mario Kart Ultra or some shit.
Yeah. That's what people expect, is like some kind of play on like the Smash Ultimate kind of thing, but for Mario Kart.
Maybe.
I actually saw an interesting video, and I almost kind of wonder if you want to react to it with me.
What?
It's a 6-minute video, and it is Sonic related, but it lines up with Switch 2.
Sure. I mean, it's been over 2 hours now, and I'm slowly getting to that point.
Oh, it
where I'm
has.
getting tired.
Fair.
So we can.
So, here, chat. We're gonna bring this up. Oh. Hold on, chat. Why is that so big? Oh God. Hold on. There we go. It's a 6-minute video. I'm gonna stream it to you. And I saw this video pop up like an hour before we went live. But it kind of goes into something rather interesting. Let me know when you can see it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing it's a yes.
Oh yeah, I can see it.
Okay. Oh. Chat, you probably can't hear that. Hold on.
I can.
I know, but chat probably can't. I want to make sure chat can hear it.
Great. It truly is shaping up to be a successor to the Nintendo Switch. A bigger screen, higher resolution, a new kickstand, mouse functionality, wait, what the hell? Magnetic Joy-Cons, all of that looks fantastic, and I can't wait. But how do I make this about Sonic? Sonic has had a strange history on Nintendo consoles, to say the least. From Nintendo exclusive remasters, to cross-platform games, to Nintendo exclusive side games, and then back to cross-platform again with the Nintendo Switch. It's been weird, and while it's great to have the latest and greatest Sonic games available portably on Nintendo Switch, there are also many downsides. The performance of the Nintendo Switch is not great at all, and is severely outdated compared to current-gen consoles like the PS5 and Xbox Series X. And I know it's really easy to blame this on the portability aspect of the console, but there are other portables on the market, like the Steam Deck, that have more power than the Nintendo Switch. Yes,
Yeah,
these consoles were released years apart, but that's just proof that this upgrade was long overdue. Some games have been very inconsistent on the Switch family of systems. Most Sonic games ran at 30 FPS, sometimes even lower, and the visual fidelity was abysmal in most cases, especially in Sonic Frontiers. I already made a full video talking about the Nintendo Switch Sonic ports, so if you want to see full comparisons, you can check out that video after this one. I'll leave a link at the end of the video. But overall, Sonic is generally inferior on Nintendo Switch, even when factoring in the portability aspect. So you kind of had to decide whether or not the portability was a good trade-off for the putrid graphical limitations. But it's fine because this really only affected Switch users, right? No, Not at all. Because the Nintendo Switch is so underpowered, it limits the developers from making the games to their fullest potential, because they have to compress it to hell and back to get it running on the Switch. If they didn't have to worry about that, then Sonic games would be far more advanced. Back when Sonic Frontiers was released, a lot of people agreed that it was very unimpressive compared to other titles released at the same time. But when beta footage for Frontiers
the Nintendo
leaked,
Switch for that?
He goes into that. But yes, he is.
Okay.
Kind of tell that it was supposed to be a lot bigger and more ambitious than what it ended up being. Kronos Island was 3 times the size it is in the final game. The animations look cleaner, and there are more particle effects and other visual flair that's not present in the final game. I know it's a bit hard to tell with this crusty 240p footage, but you can see that Frontiers was supposed to be a lot bigger. A lot of people chalk this up to time constraints. The director of the game said it was simply too big, but a lot of people also think that they just couldn't get it running on the Switch in time for release. Morio Kishimoto, the director of the game, has even stated in a tweet that they scrapped enemies due to memory limitations. Wait, memory limitations? That should be no issue for the PS5, Xbox Series X, or even the PS4 and Xbox One for that matter, so it had to be because of the Nintendo Switch. To be honest, Nintendo Switch has been holding back the Sonic series and limiting it from reaching its fullest potential. So how is the Switch 2 going to amend this issue? Well, it's already practically confirmed to be much more powerful than the Switch 1. The specs of the Switch 2 have been leaked by multiple credible sources. The Nintendo Switch specs made it about as powerful as an Xbox 360, but the leaked Switch 2 specs suggest that it could be as powerful as a PS4 Pro. Not as good as a PS5, but it's still a significant upgrade. The Switch 2 having more power will allow not only Sonic Team to make higher-end games for the platform, but it would also get rid of that limitation that was holding them back from making truly next-gen Sonic games. And with this power increase, I would also expect Sonic games to stop being released for PS4 and Xbox One. I feel like the only reason that was still happening is that the Switch was so underpowered to the point where they might as well just port the games to last-gen consoles, because those were still more powerful than the Switch, so it wouldn't take much effort. But since the Switch 2 is more powerful than the base PS4 and Xbox One, then I don't think we will be getting Sonic games on last-gen consoles anymore. This would also be a great change because Sonic has always sold best on Nintendo consoles, mainly because the franchise is the most popular with younger audiences. So those audiences getting access to better versions of Sonic games would then result in more people going for the Switch 2 versions of these games rather than the PS5 and Xbox versions. Remember, portability has always been a big aspect, and if there aren't any graphical trade-offs this time around, then I can see a lot of people choosing to play Sonic on Switch 2 over any other console. And with that new success, I can see a lot more collaborations and crossovers happening. Remember in the Wii U days when Sonic used to collaborate with Nintendo to bring cool Nintendo-themed DLCs to Sonic Lost World? Or do you remember the Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games series? If the Switch 2 is really that dominant in Sonic game sales compared to the competition, then I can see way more Sonic and Nintendo collaborations happening in the future, possibly even Nintendo exclusive Sonic games like they did back in the Wii days. And of course, we gotta talk about remasters.
I don't want any more
Sonic Colors
and the
Ultimate
Secret
was
Wings.
a mess on Nintendo Switch, and Sonic
That
X
game
Shadow
sucked
Generations
ass.
was actually pretty serviceable. But the one remaster that everyone has been wanting to happen is Sonic Unleashed. Unleashed is much more graphically demanding than Colors or Generations, and I think that's why they haven't remastered it yet, because they just couldn't get it running on the Switch without severe graphical limitations. And as someone who wants a Sonic Unleashed remaster, I wouldn't want the Switch holding it back either. I think with the Switch 2 releasing, it is now the perfect time to remaster the game, so it could have the best visuals possible. So when you combine the better performance, the portability aspect, and the existing success of the Sonic series on Nintendo Switch, I think we are now entering a new era for Sonic that will launch the series into a new direction that will allow the games to reach their fullest potential. And I can't wait. So yes, I think it's pretty safe to say that the Switch 2 releasing will be great for the Sonic series, even if you're not a Switch user. But let me know what you guys think about the Switch 2 in the comments down below, and are you as excited as I am? But that's all for me.
So, yeah. What do you think about that?
I think that this guy's got a lot of maybe ideas. I don't know.
I mean, I can understand the prospect. Sega does seem to kind of go a little bit too hard on their games, except Sonic for some reason. But Sonic is also the only ones of their games, like out of Sega Direct specifically, not like Atlas, that seems to be a little too intensive for.
Some of chat seems to agree. It looks like. I don't know.
Modern devs can optimize games. Yeah, they can't. No, they can't optimize.
Fan remake of Secret Rings. Festiva sent it to me.
I liked the story of Secret Rings. I think the story was actually pretty good.
The story wasn't bad. Everything else just kind of sucked.
Yeah. No, I agree there. Secret Rings, besides its story, did suck. Although the music was really good. The stages were really good. But his comment about Sonic Unleashed actually kind of lined up with what I was thinking recently. Because I've been wanting to replay Unleashed recently. I mean, I think you remember I was even trying to put my PS3 like in my setup so I can like play it again.
Mm-hmm.
And I just couldn't because of fucking HDCP. However, it was really odd that Sonic Unleashed still feels like it belongs on current generation systems when it was a PS3 and 360 game. Like it feels like a modern game.
Yeah.
Especially when you look at like colors and generations and forces especially. Unleashed runs best on Xbox Series X. See, I would love to play it on that, but I can't because I don't have an Xbox. Unleashed felt really good. It did. And if that is the case, if that is the reason why we haven't gotten a remaster for Unleashed yet, because I'm positive Unleashed would probably be a pretty easily like remaster game because like it already looks great on the PS3.
Mm-hmm.
Then why haven't we gotten it? Lining up with the Switch's underperformance makes a lot of sense. Unleashed was just the best boost game. Sorry. No, I agree. It's a Sonic game for a modern audience. It was the last Sonic game we had humans. Think about that.
It was, yeah.
Sonic Unleashed truly was the final game of the 2010s. Or sorry, not 2010s, but the 2000s era Sonic. Even though it was, but it was also the final game before the Ken Penders situation, which is what ultimately I think is really what damaged the franchise.
I agree.
So, I'm guessing you are done for the night?
It's less than I'm done. I'm just kind of like, I'm tired. Ooh, I just checked tracking. My sample of my sample of my product that I'm shilling has arrived at my friend's house, so I need to go pick it up.
Are you gonna get it tonight or tomorrow?
Probably not either.
Okay.
We'll see.
EP Octopus? Yeah. I'm thinking, chat, I think we let Occo go sleep and we'd be done for the night.
I'm sorry, chat. Like I would continue, but like I spent the entire day sitting at a computer editing, and like sitting makes me really tired. So I would like to go to bed. I had a nice time tonight so that I can reset my sleep schedule tomorrow. And then tomorrow, I'm gonna play Kingdom Come Deliverance for you guys. And then yeah, then I have orientation, then I have 2 days off. I'm gonna see if I can honestly work in between those 2 days. Say like, can I come in and work for you guys? And if so, I will. But yeah, please pray for me, guys. I really hope that like I can
make this job work.
Well, no, I'm hoping that I can make up lost time, because I basically lost a couple days of work because of this mess up that happened.
So chat, we're gonna call it here. Final shell time. If you like the content we produce, it'd be greatly appreciated for both of us to leave a like, subscribe, hit the bell, do all the wonderful stuff, join our Discords, so you get the most accurate, up-to-date information as you can talk with both of us.
I'm gonna send you guys to Lumi on YouTube.
And chat, I'm gonna put it in my chat. Yeah, actually, I'll do this.
I'll send you to Iron Mouse. Why not?
Chat,
my Iron Mouse doesn't allow raids.
Have the short This is the short that we released today. It's really good. It was from yesterday's stream.
Alright, I'll send you this person.
Otherwise, chat, I will be back next week on Friday. I have not decided what I'm doing yet. Probably Final Fantasy. At least I'm saying that now. Knock on wood, I bring that to fruition.
All right, bye, chat.
Otherwise, I will see you all next week. Have a night, chat. Actually,
chat.
can I send
I'll
you
see you
all
tomorrow.
somewhere? Where can I send you all? Is Lumi live?
Yeah, send them to Lumi.
Oh, is Lumi only on I can't send them to Lumi on YouTube.
YouTube is the only place you can send them.
Okay. Yeah, chat. We'll right into what, Kirihime as well.
That's who I sent them to.
Yeah. Here you go, chat. Go give Kirihime some love. Otherwise, we'll be back Friday for something. Night, chat. Have a